guys have gotten a quest that there is a whole town of people that are seeking help from the Adventurers Guild, and normally they take care of things on their own. They have their own ways of doing things, they have their own ways of protecting themselves, but this time around they need a little extra help. And you guys would know from various reports from the Adventurers Guild that there was a gigantic, massive Titan creature that was awakened. Also, shout out to anybody in our chat that was in the one shot that did that
caused that.
because that was part of one of our community one shots. Is they awakened a giant, like, Titan class, like, massive creature.
Vibes.
I'm not mad. I just want to know who did it.
The group that did it.
But yes, so totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. But this town is struggling because the storms have worsened, and now they're dealing with some unknown large creature that seems to be wreaking havoc in nearby glassways, which is where these townspeople live, which are kind of like paths underground underneath the glassy sandy dunes. But yes, so this area is normally constantly under storms, but thanks to some people, we won't name names, it has gotten worse. But yeah, you guys were sent out with, I think, that amount of knowledge. Should I forget anything?
No, that was like the gist that would have been like given to them in the little scroll from Tato and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys, after traveling, after having a good time off, you are now in the Sea of Glass, and we're starting you off there, right kind of in the middle, or right at the front gates of this town. The town is known as Thunder's Glaze, or is it Thunderglaze? I think it's
Thunderglaze.
Thunderglaze. And looking around, yeah, it pretty much just imagine a desert with the like big sand dunes, but instead of sand, it is black fulgurite glass. Over the sand dunes, there's a constant storm clouds and lightning, thunder overhead. There's like a little bit of a rain. You can see there are large lightning rod looking things going all around the town that lightning seems to be getting drawn to. And there are a couple of guards in front of you. Looking out past, you can see there's not much on the surface, but sort of imagine Hobbit hole style things, but instead they are put into the sand dunes and stuff. So made of metal. Oh, yes. Maz, do you have a question?
The lightning that's getting drawn, is there any like scorch marks or things on the ground next to us? Do we need to be afraid?
I would say
I understand why Twinkle decided to. I understand why Twinkle decided to stay out of this one. Mo, are you gonna be okay?
I don't know.
You don't see any scorch marks like hitting the ground past where these like kind of lightning rod barriers is, but outside that barrier, like not even far from where you would be, there's just lightning just like hitting the ground and causing like thunderous booms. But it seems to be like these lightning rod barriers are keeping it from getting in the area where you are, but it really looks like you step outside there and like you could get hit by lightning.
And you guys were led there by an individual who met you kind of on the shoreline, and they had a big, weird mechanical device that they were holding that almost looked like an umbrella that seemed to make the lightning miss your group. And they were a strange kind of huddled over individual that seemed really lost in themselves and didn't really talk at all, and then just kind of slowly ushered you guys and walked you to where you're supposed to go. So you don't even know their name. Very weird.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you supposed to give us that umbrella?
I hate this place.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute.
Really? We have to accept this one.
Yeah, we got paid during the last job. I don't know why we're here.
You guys also got led. You got to ride these large goat-looking things about the size of a horse that I put in chat as well. But you guys, you mean you don't?
Cute.
Yeah, you got to ride those. They're about the size of a horse, but then they're kind of more goat-looking. Yeah.
Did you turn on the redeems?
Oh yeah, I can turn them on now.
So, is there an umbrella that we have? Well, we probably wouldn't want an umbrella if we're surrounded by lightning. Never mind.
Well, he had a special umbrella that was
You know
making it for
what?
the lightning.
I don't know if Ellie would know that. So,
That's fair.
It's just a coincidence that the lightning did not hit.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
She just passed her
in the
umbrella.
break, Mo definitely taught a little bit more letters and reading to not different types of umbrellas.
That's a lot.
Oh, that's true. That is too much, yeah.
Mo, do you think you can make one of those umbrellas for us? I feel like we're gonna be here for a while.
Mo was just like surprised that they just left, as if isn't this the way to the city? This is horrible tourism or like whatever they're doing. So Mo was just like, how dare you? What? Oh yes, of course. Let me see. I might need an hour or something. I don't know how long it will take.
I don't
I don't
want to.
wanna-
Can we go back?
As you guys are just standing there,
Why are we here?
as you guys are just standing there questioning
hates
your
it.
reality and why you're there, there are these, like David said, the big spikes and stuff that are kind of seemingly protecting the area. And out from underneath a spot in the ground, there's kind of like a little bit of the ground that moves to the side. And walking up is a handful of individuals. There are 3 of them. 2 of them, do you want to describe these 2?
Oh, yes, let me... Oh, so these 2? Okay, so what you see coming out are, 2 dwarves, actually, that walk out from under there, a male and female one. They kind of look like miners, almost, but, they have...
Pickaxes, right? With pickaxes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. They have miners, but they also have these, like, fun little goggles that I made sure to bring out, and they go on their little, like, side here. Big gloves, almost like welding, like, equipment, and they just, like, come out, got some spears on, too. Are you from the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, do you have any umbrellas for us?
The ones for lightning?
Yeah, the lightning umbrella.
We have special accommodations for you, don't we?
Do we? I don't remember.
No, don't worry. I'm sure we can get them equipped with some of the onyx hooves or sarah plumes.
Oh.
I think will happen. Well, we're really glad you guys are here.
Yeah. We're happy to be here.
You guys seem excited.
Yeah, we're glad to see you here. I mean, not to mention we don't get a ton of tourism. I don't know if you can imagine that. And there's like a big bolt of lightning further back behind.
Mo just like,
Oh,
Don't say.
Couldn't imagine why. It seems so lovely here.
you can't pay people enough for this. Like, imagine
Mo, it's
beautiful
gonna be okay.
spectacle.
Mo, it's gonna be okay. Just take a deep breath.
you're awed by the great wonders around here. I see. I get it. Oh, wait, but we're being so rude. And then they turn backwards and introduce. Wait, it's this direction.
Eric, your character. Just describe your character.
They introduce a 5-foot-tall man with pale skin that has scales on it. He has a protruding horn that curves slightly upwards at the tip. He's appearing to be kind of gruff, but at the same time, he looks at you as if you're his new babysitting targets. He is coming out with a protective air. He smiles, cracking his stern appearance, and produces an umbrella.
Oh,
Hello. I am Faroof. It is nice to make your acquaintance. Faroof. You must roll the R.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't even roll mine.
It is fine. It is the language of the sands, of the glass. It is a difficult language to learn.
do you have another name?
I am Faroof of the Horn, of the Sea of Glass. Why? You just want to call me Fairy?
Yeah, I can do that. I can say fairy.
Very well.
I
Yeah.
will try my best to pronounce Faroof.
Very well done.
Fairy.
Welcome in. Please, come safely within. I shall do my best to protect you and ensure your safety within this dangerous place. Fear not the thunder, for it is but noise caused by Vulg,
My who?
the great god, Vulg, the lord of the tempest and storms.
Oh. Okay. So he's like, can he stop it?
I suppose he probably could, but why would you change what he is delighting in showing his power to all of the world?
I think that's a good point.
Oh,
Power, you show it.
Enjoy his glory, celebrate his power, and abide with him.
It,
He
it,
does not wish to harm.
Can I ask a question?
yes.
When was the last time Volk killed someone in this area?
He looks slightly apologetic. You can easily read his emotions. Too recently.
And Toby, you would actually be familiar with this god because it is the father of your like prime deity, Farine. So
It is.
yeah, you have heard of this god for sure.
Yep. And thanks to our Tatos, you all see as there is a lightning bolt that seemingly breaks through the barrier that surrounds you. But just as it seems like it's going to hit quite close to you, there is another Tato that jumps up using Mage Hand and seemingly blocks the lightning bolt. None of it really makes sense, and you don't even feel the static of the event, but it happened nonetheless.
As a kanji jellyfish person, what is the static to lightning situation here?
So
This is getting
it's
societal.
a little like over.
Yeah.
It's honestly a little overstimulating for you outside of the barrier.
But you at least saw that what just happened was an illusion.
Yep.
So at least there's that. But yes, it's just like
What?
you have static on your screen, but what you just saw was just a random illusion. You see the Tatos sitting there like,
Yeah. So with your vision, you could tell.
But in general, because Mo's vision is based off of like
Electromagnetism,
bio-
probably.
Yeah.
bioelectromagnetism, right? So
Yep.
electricity would interfere with that. I don't know how.
yep.
it works.
Yeah, I'm just imagining just like she's like whenever Faroof came in, she's staring somewhere else, just like hello, like and because the lights just keep moving.
Mo, no, this way.
We are protected by the Tatos. Appreciate the Tatos, for the Tatos are great.
They're like, what?
Oh, so you've met the Tatos. Okay, good. We don't need to go through this
I am
introduction.
aware
all over
of the Tatos.
Okay, good. They're helpful. They're good. We like them.
But yeah, but just so you know, it does seem as though everybody's very shocked that there are this many Tatos around us. There are some weird things that happen. People may die, but this is a very normal part of the experience.
Indeed.
It,
Do you travel with this many often?
Apparently only when we go on missions, because I never see them when I'm on my downtime at the Adventurers Guild.
they just like going on the fun chaos things.
They're part of your team at this point.
Oh, I almost forgot to also
Angels
do
then?
the chaos magic that happened too.
Yeah, I'm seeing some of the stuff that's happening on the side, and it was right when it was like, the Tatos are good. And then Demon's like, I'm going to hit one of the rods to see if it will take it and if I can break it.
I don't know about guardian angels, more
From
like
Farouk's-
different.
From Farouk's perspective, it's just Volg unleashing his goodness,
Yeah.
showing his voice to the world.
Yeah.
I like to look at them as indifferent agents of chaos.
Yep. There's
Potatoes. Yeah.
you see as there's one Tato who forms a glass hamster ball around themselves as another one jumps on top of it and runs over towards one of the lightning rods and just unleashes some thunder on it that shakes the lightning rod but does not seem to deter it, as clearly they were programmed to also be okay with that kind of thing.
Very good at limit testing.
Yep. And
Excellent limit testers.
and thanks to chaos magic, whenever any of you speak, bubbles come out.
Oh, that happens too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start like saying random things and just start popping all the bubbles that come out. I'm just lost at this point.
I form a bubble beard on my character as every time I roll my R's, it's just.
Yes.
I love that.
I was going to use a couple of the bubbles to kind of help their vision if they could. Well, they can't really see. How do
Yeah,
they get sensory information actually? I don't know, but they're just going to try to use it, and they're gonna look for references. Well, you were taking us somewhere, right? Ellie, pop them inside. I feel like they kind of look at the what a shining like lightning bolt that's happening. They're at this level. I don't want to know what happens if we wait too long around this barrier with the potatoes, or I'm kind of
let's get inside.
testing grounds. Yes.
I mean, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Pardon?
Fairy.
Faro?
Faroof, yeah.
Faroof. Thank you. Let's go inside somewhere away from the glory that is Volg.
Another huge like lightning bolt.
As you wish, Lord
Well,
Toby.
there they are again.
And you will go inside.
Yep. So you guys head inside one of these large glass dune hobbit hole type things, and once you get in,
Door?
yes, I imagine they have doors, but they're sort of
There are like bumps in the sand, kind of where they just like slide it out, where it's
Yeah.
like a
Okay.
hardened part with some of the loose stuff over it.
Yep.
Faroof would hold it open for the three adventurers to come in.
No.
Right
I
now.
will follow it.
So,
Right now, is it just thunder and lightning, or is there also rain?
There's a light rain.
The light rain?
Yeah.
I think Toby's a little like just looking at the sky, just going, okay.
Remember to wipe your feet, please. We do not wish to track the glass upon the floor.
Mo and Ellie are very like 7, 9 foot tall,
Yeah.
very tall people. They just they like. I imagine them both just looking at each other like after you, but because I don't know how tall.
So you guys can definitely get in here, but looking at it, it does feel more dwarf height shape. Like it seems like these are more for smaller races to probably get through. But yeah, you would just have to kind of like duck and squat.
All on the inside?
It would be taller on the inside because looking at it where the door is, the sand dune spot is higher above the door, so that's at least nice. Like
So it's a Gandalf in a Hobbit.
Yeah.
house
Yep.
situation. Okay.
essentially.
Yeah, Toby's about like 5 feet though, so like it's fine.
Yeah, Toby's fine. It widens out. It's just that initial kind of walkthrough seems like it was never really expanded. But yes. So you guys are now entering in what we worked with our community to name the Glassways, which I love the name of that. And it is an intricate tunnel system that is underneath the sandy dunes, the glassy and sandy dunes. And it's kind of just long paths. You can think of almost like an ant's nest. And then it's just bigger, obviously. But yeah, you guys are just wandering through, and you hear as the two individuals seem to be chatting up ahead of everybody, along with, oh, I can't roll my R's either.
Faroof.
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 You can call me Fairy. I'm fine with that. I understand.
I sound
I'm
like
Cuban originally, so
yeah.
English is my second language.
Oh, okay, that
Oh,
makes sense.
I have no excuse. I took French in high school. I should know how to roll my R's.
I took Latin. I'm not prepared for this.
But yes, okay, so you guys are all walking through and
Yep.
you eventually get led to what seems like a little town. But this town is the equivalent of you're in a big tunnel and all of the quote unquote buildings are just etched into the sides of the tunnel. So it's kind of like you don't see building shapes, you just see holes and doors leading into separate rooms and separate
These are like cave dwellings.
yeah.
Yeah, but like the doors you could imagine would probably be going into other sand dune type raised areas. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like black and glass in here. Oh, and the ceilings also seem to have some kind of weird glass orbs that are dangling down and actually shining out light, illuminating y'all's path. Which for you in this universe would probably seem weird because it doesn't seem to be being powered by arcane. But for anyone just in our world, it's a light bulb, pretty much.
Oh,
I
Yep.
see.
Yeah.
makes sense.
As we pass these buildings, are there reflections in the glass? Is it a reflective glass surface so we can see ourselves walking past?
I would say slightly. It would be
Yeah.
like not a mirror
Shapes.
level reflection, but yeah, it would definitely have some level of reflection.
Yeah.
Ellie's gonna be like dancing along, being like, oh.
As you're walking to, a Tato actually appears on Farouf and gives you a piece of candy with a message saying, "Hi, new person."
Aw.
He looks at the Tato, takes the candy. Thank you, gracious one. And he puts it in his bubble-bearded mouth.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I love that.
This is a cool place you live in.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
very cozy.
I would not call it cozy, but it is comfortable.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Very earthy.
Hmm.
Still, like everyone on the surface would be like,
Being below. Do you like being below the surface?
Yeah,
No.
I do.
I don't mind it.
So what are we doing?
So you guys as
Where am I
you
leading
walk
them?
yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
as you guys walk into this town and kind of take in the reflections and everything, the two individuals along with
Farouf.
I need to work on rolling my R's. The struggle is real. But
It is real.
so they seem to just be mumbling to themselves, and you hear them discussing plans of how they're probably going to have to move, and are they going to have you guys go track down this random creature that's been causing havoc, not the Titan class one,
Yeah.
but a different one. And you hear them kind of just trying to make sense of the situation and figure out what they're going to do exactly, as though this town hasn't really had to deal with this before. And just to quickly summarize, they explained to you that these tunnel systems are created by a creature, and this creature, generally speaking, does not go into other ones of its kind's tunnel. So there's usually not an aggressive, like, weird fight for territory or anything between them. And the town on either side of it has weird shapes and like metals and things kind of set aside on the sides of the walls. And they explained to you that they set that up to deter any of the other creature, which, can you post what the creature is?
Yeah, the Harrow horror.
Yes, thank you. So the Harrow,
Don't think too much about the horror part.
yeah, just ignore that. That's
Don't pay.
fine.
Just look at its
It's,
picture.
it's safe.
Just,
Totally
just
safe.
look at the nice picture.
Well, the least safe, unless
Yeah.
they come up underneath your feet.
This is true.
Right. So the name doesn't match the. Oh, no.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, and they just explain that they're fine. They leave the town alone, and they work really well with the community, and it's never been an issue. And normally, unless heavily threatened, they are not a problem. However, lately, they have found more and more larger tunnels, so much, much larger than the one that you're currently in, have been appearing around the town that you're currently in. And that's weird for this creature, because again, they're not usually like aggressive with territory, but there is one that is encroaching on theirs that they're currently in the tunnel of. And that's weird. So that's part of the issue that they're running into, is like, they can't have this thing just barrel through town and destroy everybody's homes. That'd be a problem, right? Definitely won't happen, most likely, but I feel like Viddy's sitting there like, what are you doing to us?
Don't worry about it.
I just had a really like dumb meme pop in my head. I'm just like, we should take the town and we should
Push it somewhere else.
Yes!
No, that would have worked, Viddy. It's underground.
Don't be silly.
Come
That's
on.
the only problem.
Yeah, that's the problem with it. That's fine.
But yes, so that is the situation that you hear amongst them. They don't directly kind of tell you a lot of that. A lot of that, you guys are just sitting there, like, as you're walking into town and looking around, being like, what is going on? You just hear them telling each other that information and discussing it, as though they kind of forgot that they hired all of you, that they're just used to talking to Fairy. I'm gonna have to say Fairy just so it's easier, so I don't pause every time. So that they kind of almost forget that you guys are there, as though this town is very used to just dealing with their own problems and not really hiring outside folks. But that is all the information to just dump on you guys at one time.
For why you're here and what you're doing. Like,
but that's when you walk up and you see a fun stand outside of one of the buildings that looks like it has a bunch of weird gizmos and stuff. So, you know, that's cool.
That doesn't seem like the fun.
don't worry about it.
Gizmos?
No, it's okay. I was just.
Gizmos.
Let's see.
Fun stand with gizmos.
Oh.
I know. Well, it's supposed to be cool, like blacksmith music, like a forge is going on.
I like fun stand, and then it just sounds like you guys are getting ready to die.
Where's my initiative?
Got it.
So, have you seen the lightning laments before?
No, it's first time.
Be very cautious when touching. You wish to use insulated gloves to touch these things, as they are very dangerous and powerful.
This is definitely something that Mo, you've at least heard about.
This is more realistic to our vibe.
Yeah, I think that one was fun. The other one was good, right?
W looks at its metal hammer and metal shield, metal armor.
No, I don't think about it. It's fine.
They're rubber gloves. They're an alchemist artificer, so they have like this cloak full of ingredients, and they're just. What is this magic place?
Behind the stand pops up a very small individual with huge goggles, and these goggles are ones that go on their eyes that make their eyes seem like 10 times the size. Exactly. And they pop up and they have crazy hair. Their hair is like spinning in curls and kind of stuck halfway underneath some of the goggle parts and is going all over the place. And it seems like this is a very small air genasi type individual. Their hair kind of flowing and moving as it's sticking out everywhere. And I love that David's example here. Why is it on the nose?
Well, it fell off and then I just went with it.
And they look at all of you in front of all of their gizmos and gadgets as you guys are trying to figure out what you're doing in this town. And they're like, can I offer you in a doodad? What's it? Thing? Order.
What's it?
Uh, uh,
Never get that in the city.
yeah. I also have gadgets and gizmos and gizmo gadgets.
You
And
have
the-
In
trouble
addition?
today.
And they just kind of like go through things, and you see them pull open a trunk next to them and they start just throwing stuff everywhere. You guys see all kinds of weird stuff, and none of it looks like it is anything that you'd recognize.
And it's all just parts.
That's what
Kinda, yeah.
it kind of just looks like gears and things like that.
I have so many things. Okay, so, Fairy, look at me. I know the other day I gave you a thingamabob and I said that it was gonna help us track down the creature, and it did not. However, today,
Not yet.
today I have an improved version of that. See, right here, for the low price of two silver. And then they like look at Maz.
Oh.
Well, we're here to help the town, but you're gonna make us pay for those.
To the help.
I have it taken care of.
Yeah.
We will take your what's it as long as I am able to return the previous one.
I can have you return it for half price.
Very well.
'Cause
I
it's
will do
used
what
now.
is necessary to protect the town.
We are going to die, Mo. I feel like I'm gonna be eaten by this lightning. What's it? Do you have that like cocoon blanket ready to go just in case, so I don't get digested this time?
A cocoon
Got it.
blanket.
Toby, you are at least while you're saying this, a mage hand hands you a pair of rubber gloves.
Aw.
Oh, this is very.
Yeah.
This will definitely.
At the same time, while another Tato is making illusionary gossip around Ellie's ears. Yeah.
Oh.
But because it's in
Oh.
Tatonese, it's just sounding like the.
Do you all normally have all of these potatoes with you? Normally I don't see so many collected. It's fascinating. Can I have some of them?
Not collect.
Oh, you want some of them?
I've gotten
What do you-
close to a couple of them. I don't know if I could part
Well,
with
which
some
ones?
of them.
Which ones do you want? I'm sure that we could part with the V demon one, for sure. You know, like
I will take that. Thank you. And then they'll take that one.
Oh,
They'll like look to like, when's the last time that the fireball was thrown and who was it?
oh, of course they're gonna take the one that gives you all the eyeballs.
I
Well, now that I know
apologize,
it's
but
useful.
they need the potatoes in order to survive in this harsh environment. They're unused to our climate and our environment. They need the assistance of those around them.
oh, that makes sense. They need assistance. I have things for that. Do you guys have? Wait, do you guys have money? You have.
I have a little money.
I'm comfortable.
Don't, no. No,
No?
we're good. We're
No?
okay.
We're good. We're good.
Is this one Ellie's street smart? Like.
Her street smart.
Yeah, she's like, no, like we're fine. I can't read, but I can read a situation.
Just a very rich
Exactly.
Do you have any Tato suits today, by any chance?
Potato suits?
Tato suits.
Oh, suits for
For-
potatoes. I think I once created this thing. And then, you see as they're like throwing things around, and then they pick up one of the potatoes, and it has a little helmet on it now that's going to look like this. So I'm gonna make it canon in the world. They made a
They
little
help.
Viking
They help
helmet.
with the lightning.
I mean, I do have
lightning going between.
little. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That,
I love that. I do have these little helmets that, not only do they prevent the potatoes from being electrocuted, but they are heckin' adorable.
And I will take 5 of them.
Okay, wise.
Or the naked potatoes.
Hmm.
We're gonna weaponize the potatoes.
They're already
Wait,
weaponized.
they were.
So
Well, there's chaos.
so five of you Tatos.
Dad,
We
help me. Help
We wish
us.
to ensure that the potatoes are happy and sated, for they are agents of chaos.
Yes.
Okay, so for limited time,
The
right
first 5
now,
people.
whoever's saying
Yep.
it, the first 5, we already have 2, so the next 3 Tatos who say it are gonna get that hat. Okay, so we only have 2 more.
While the potatoes are being chosen, can
Yeah.
you see that? Can they see like a current of electricity that's running around, anything like that with their vision?
I would
Is
say.
it tied to any of the barrier lightning rods?
Oh, from where since you guys are under the ground, you can't see any of the lightning rods, but you can see in the ceiling of the passageway above what looks like electrical kind of lines running above you that seems to be fanning out and going in different directions where doors are.
Okay.
Do we get to see the lightning going across these, or is it more like traditional wires?
So from what you guys see, you just see the glass kind of tunnel above, and then these glass bulbs sticking out of them that are illuminated. So you don't see any wires. Mo, since she sees electromagnetism, she can see the lines, but yeah. Exactly. And I love that people are getting these hats and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm giving them to them now.
Are you giving it to them
Oh, yeah.
currently?
Ooh, hat.
So,
Let's go.
so if we
Like
put
a
these,
pump from roof.
There is a Oh, sorry.
maybe put them on our head, then we won't be struck by lightning. Or is it to help channel lightning?
It's
I'm
just
a
like,
little unclear.
Pretty sure that it helps protect from lightning.
Pretty sure. What is your definition of pretty sure? Like success rate? Like what is your show your work, research.
Oh, well, technically, it is untested.
Ah,
They do their best to theorize as to what the items do.
Oh,
why did it change? I didn't think I did that. Oh, well. Huh.
No, I love it. The vibe's good.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, no. Changed.
too
Well,
late?
oh, and speaking of where the electricity is, Mo, you were able to see with your vision, like, all the channels, of course, and a especially strong electromagnetism and stuff coming from one of the other rooms nearby as well. That's, like, radiating it and stuff as you see the lines going through.
Oh, look at these gadgets and gizmos and gizmo gadgets. And she's gonna start slowly like moving, touching everything like, oh, look at what you're doing, and kind of walk towards that as if she's just,
Yep.
I don't know, pushing yourself forward.
how's Ellie doing with these globes of light that are
Oh, yes.
in the area?
Well, she is not only distracted by all the bubbles, I don't know how long that lasts, but I feel like all the light from the bubbles as well is very
I'd say at this point the bubbles at least probably go away since that was a shorter time, but the lights, Mo, as you like are like, oh well, that's cool. And getting closer, you get to a room which a little bit like above the door. It just says like generator and stuff, and that's where you're getting this electricity like pulse thing coming from.
Faroof is still standing by the vendor with his finger up.
For to explain,
Generated.
Ellie's a bug.
Yes.
All the light is causing
Yes.
issues, and
Yeah.
Mo's a jellyfish, and
moth.
all the electricity is
Oh,
causing
I
issues.
understand that out of character.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is in character, the character's sitting there going, I asked them not to touch things.
Mo is just
These are the-
curious on where these lines
These are the
going
better.
to.
These are the better of the three. The one that actually goes around and touches things is not with us today.
Very, very well. I
That was your
understand.
dad Toby sentence.
Yeah.
Better of the three.
So, am I to... I understand. I understand. Shall we investigate further as to what is causing the greater tunnel?
That sounds like a great
course,
idea. Once we're
yes.
able to rein them back in.
Were you wanting to go in that room, Mo? Is that why you were going over to it, or were you just wanting to
No,
get in
she
here?
just wanted to. She's just. She doesn't leave too far from the conversation, and she just wanted to know where these channels were going and if they kept going to something, big like a generator.
Yeah.
So she'll note that down, and she'll kind of come back around like in a circle, like, oh, hi, look at this. So this is gorgeous. Oh, let me test this, and like messing with stuff. But if people are like saying like let's keep going, she'll be like, of course, I'll be there in a second. Oh, this is wonderful. Ellie. And then they're gonna like turn on that light that they.
Oh, yeah.
And then use like their jellyfish like arms, like you're good. All right, let's get to business, huh?
He's like hustling shuffle bunnies.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh, yes. Bunnies are cute.
Thank you.
Aw, I love bunnies.
Yeah, I do too.
That's when you guys hear a very
good.
I guess we could go back to the first song. Not the one
Wait,
that was scary.
You mean the
Oh god. No, wait, not that one.
Oh wait, now I can't find the actual. There we go. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. I
Okay.
got the first one.
So you guys see as a young, it kind of seems like a younger version of Faroof. This individual, though, his horn is tipped in kind of a black at the end, matching the sands around on the walls, and they have a scar across their cheek, but they are a little bit smaller sized, and they seemed quite frazzled as they come up and they go straight to Faroof.
They,
I have to make that face.
they run
every time.
straight up and they're like, oh, Faroof. We need help. What are you? Okay, we need you. I need your help.
Of course. What do you need assistance with? I have the great adventurers with me.
Oh, and the adventurers. Okay, perfect. Brumbear, he fell through one of the glassways. That we need to get him out from where.
We need to hurry.
What's happening?
Quickly,
Oh.
we must save Bear.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this way.
Me? Oh yes.
And he's going to follow along as quickly as he is led.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you guys are going to be moving quite quickly, and you get led back into the happy environment of the outside.
Yay! You get to go out there.
This individual
The
seems
glory of Vogue.
Yeah. Faroof's like, nice. Fine by me.
Vogue. Mhm.
lovely. So you guys have, I think, one umbrella between all of you now. I think that was where it started with Faroof coming up, if I remember correctly. Said they had an umbrella, I think. Yes?
Just claimed one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And so you guys are moving quite quickly as this individual is trying to usher you forth. And as you're leaving, the young kind of odd woman that was handing all of this doodads and stuff does end up throwing something that you have no idea what it is towards you guys. It is the size of a pen, and they just yell at you guys as you're being ushered out very quickly to use in case of emergencies. That is all the context that you get for this strange device. As if you do anything with it, you do anything with it. If you take the time to investigate it while you're being ushered out, you do. You know, do with that what you will.
To an emergency.
You don't even get the time to ask.
Their hand out to kind of catch, but as soon as they hear that, they're gonna be like,
What are you handing me? I don't know what this is.
a weapon, and they're going to, like, their attention will be on that immediately. Just with that vague message, they're going to investigate
What kind
that.
of emergency? Like, is this like a fire extinguisher? Or is it like a life raft? Or
You guys better hurry.
Yep.
And rely on faith. Let us go.
Once you guys get out onto the surface again of all like lightning stuff. You are still in the perimeter of these lightning rods, but you were told by the smaller individual who also had the horn that where the person fell is outside the perimeter a decent ways where you have to go. And he comes up and he's like, okay, we gotta go now. Don't worry, I know. And he's like pointing at the lightning strikes. You guys are from around here. It's fine. We have some stuff for that. It looks like Farouk has one of the umbrellas. That won't necessarily work for all of you, but all we have to do is.
Let me take it.
Oh, that's so nice. You just have to take either. You can hop on. We have some onyx hooves that you can ride, or the Sarah plumes. So it's up to you which one you would like prefer. But that can help get us there faster and should be safe.
Should be.
Toby, he
I know
hands you
it's very-
the umbrella because you're dressed in all armor. He wants to make sure you're not a walking lightning rod.
Oh, well, why thank you. Everyone is so certain in this town. We should be safe. And takes the umbrella.
Yeah.
I have not seen the plume yet, so I want to.
So the Sarah plumes.
For me, please. The
Uh,
onyx hooves are wonderful, but
They're just so cute.
they do have weird eyes.
he leads you.
Do not judge an onyx plume by its eyes. Some are simply naturally born wall-eyed or cross-eyed.
Even more reason to love them.
Now, there are two pins nearby that each have a few of the onyx hooves and also the Sarah plumes. Again, the onyx hooves are these large goat-like things with those little, like, dangly things and a large horn, I believe. The Sarah plumes sort of look ostrich-like, but they're made of glass, like, construct, almost like robotic ostrich. And,
Oh,
the individual's like, okay, so you want the Sarah plume? Now, just know they are faster than the onyx hooves, but they don't have the same lightning redirection property that the onyx hooves have. So it's more like a give and take.
The Sarah plumes bring you closer to Volk.
Yes, they do. They like to absorb lightning. Well,
this is now just a certainty that someone in this party is gonna get light.
I'm going on a Sarah plume.
I am
I-
going on the goat.
okay.
It's cute.
As a question,
Yes.
is your goat a derpy onyx hoof?
Yes.
Good.
Does Ellie pick out the most
The
like,
derpy one?
weird one?
Probably. Like, if there's a choice, she's gonna go for the one that's the cutest, and I feel like that's the one that's like the loner of the group because he's
Oh.
has no chance of survival. in
Oh.
the group.
Oh man.
I don't remember if we asked this before, but did you guys bring your Umbra baby with you on this? And if so, who has it?
No.
Okay, no? Okay, I want to check.
Oh,
like,
so then maybe it's with Twinkle.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make sure, like, in case things happen, like, we know where the baby is. Okay, not like you're in danger or anything, but,
Yeah.
just in case. Okay. Okay, so, I know we got some riding the Sarah plumes, onyx hooves. Toby, what are you gonna ride?
The onyx hooves. The safer one.
Okay, so, you guys, go up, for anyone going up to, their chosen one, I will, make an animal handling check to see how well you do. Farouk, you get advantage because you are familiar with these animals and you probably know some of them, so...
Yeah, that's not going to help.
Yeah, oh, oh no!
I got a 12,
Oh,
Okay,
and that's with advantage.
that could be worse.
Or a 12.
Yeah, does Footer get any power alliance buffs?
It doesn't look like,
Mo has
Mo
one.
has a power buff, but... And then, Toby, you have a point of inspiration that you can use whenever, but that is it. And someone redeemed Chaos Magic, so good.
I will be using that inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, that's only so much better. 8 animal handling.
Oh,
Not quite as bad as me.
that is a little... what did Mo and Ellie get?
I got an 18.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. You bond with
that's
your
fine.
very derpy looking onyx hope.
Yep.
That's because I'm dirty as well.
I love it. I
At
am
least you add wings to the situation.
Oh, and you got a nat 20, Mo? Okay.
Wow.
Oh, so
dang.
26. I guess that thing freaking loves you. Okay, so it looks like Ellie and Mo, they're both able to get onto their respective steed, like, very easily. They're just like, yeah, no, like, they really bond with it.
Beautiful thing. Oh,
Yep,
how are you?
get
Moira,
right and
yes.
comfy.
Yes.
And,
No.
It like pushes against you
yeah,
for head pets and stuff. Like it's like,
Fairfin,
How big is Mo?
pretty big.
yeah.
She's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I think you're 7. I'm like 6 something.
Okay.
Like 6'10" or something like that.
Yeah. You at least chose the bigger of the animals, so that should help. And then yeah, for Ruff and Toby, let's see. I mean, they got like I think 8 and 12 is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I-
Toby being the worst. like,
Yeah, I would say that you guys are eventually able to get up on your animals, but it takes like
the
a good
Tatos
amount
are
of
really
effort.
wanting Toby to.
Well, he
revolve.
already used inspiration for one of them.
Oh, but he was given another one by J Rain, who favors Toby for some reason.
Oh, he's giving up
No,
what?
it's
Oh,
because
they said
J-Rain
in
is
the
on my.
beginning if
It's
they're
because
going to-
J-Rain is on my shoulder at
Yeah.
the moment, protecting me from all the lightning. So if I travel slowly, then J-Rain travels slowly, and J-Rain doesn't. That's a 3. Thanks, J-Rain.
It didn't
Oh,
help. Sorry,
no.
J Rain.
Yeah, so everyone does manage to get on their respective animals, but some of you it takes a while, and you can tell that you and your animal aren't like jazzing super well, so you might not be able to like go as fast as each other.
It's
But
warm in this environment. You know, it's like glass and like lightning.
and it is a desert technically.
Yep.
So
With a volcano
um,
north of it that's
yeah.
constantly
Gonna-
like pouring
I'm
out.
gonna give up on the animal aspect. I'm gonna use my new spell. Toby's gonna spend a couple of minutes drawing like a circle on the ground and
Mhm.
drawing like a couple of symbols, and then just kind of like sitting in it and meditating. And after 10 minutes, casts Find Steed.
Oh, okay, I love that. So what do you create
Mo's
then?
going to go around and like as if, oh, we're naturals, Ellie. And I'm just like, oh, Toby, did you know? Oh, okay.
Toby has summoned a celestial camel.
I love that.
Eyes, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, the onyx hooves we weren't vibing. We weren't meshing.
I agree.
So cute! Look at him!
I need to draw just the idea of Ellie like squishing its
Oh,
face,
yeah.
and the thing is just like, and she's just like, look, it's so cute.
I keep imagining the third hyena from Lion.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's right.
Exactly the one.
Ed.
You know, like the three-headed dragon meme.
Yeah.
Yep.
Three-headed dragon meme, the two serious ones and the ones that
Nope, that is the one I'm on.
So you guys have all your steeds. Okay, you ready to head out into this nice landscape that's very forgiving?
Puppy.
Oh. Puppy.
You wanted in, so Lucy wanted in, so I had
I could communicate telepathically with my steed. That's interesting.
Oh, good.
Yes.
It also gains the,
Yes.
the ability to understand one language
Ask
from
them
the
what their
choice.
name is.
What language? Are you just going to comment?
No, we're gonna give him Scrutian.
Oh, yeah, he can speak the Scruttle language. That's cute.
Cute.
Yes. Okay, so you guys begin to head out into this glassy terrain with Ellie and Mo leading the way, very, like, pretty easily at this point. Yes. Of their roles with Mo, I believe, in the very front because she has the Seraplume, which is faster. But I assume she's not trying to leave you all in the dust necessarily.
What's the speed of a Seraplume?
Oh.
That's a good question. They are definitely faster. They're somewhere around 40, whereas all the other things are more like 20 to 30.
Camel has
I
a
should
speed
get
of
off and run.
My camel has a speed of 50.
Dang! You're like majestic celestial camel.
I'd probably say the Seraplume's at least 50.
He's strident, you know. He's strident
Yeah.
through the desert.
Running through. I can't. I love-
Oh, and then the little churn who was telling you guys about the thing is also on one of the creatures going that way too, trying to lead general direction on the onyx hooves. But the storm is still raging overhead. So, because of, let's see, anyone who is not on an onyx hoof will need to make a save to potentially, you know, hopefully not get hit by lightning.
You said
you
anyone
would've-
not on a
No, you wouldn't
go.
hit my celestial camel.
I-
just used a second level spell.
What was
hope-
that horrifying
It's this one.
music you did
It's this one.
earlier? Was it
Yeah, it's
this?
this- yeah, it's
that
that
just
one.
like out of nowhere?
All right, what am I rolling?
Yeah, what's your...
I would say, maybe athletics or acrobatics to see how well you're like you're maneuvering this guy in case something like, you know, you can see the lightning strike getting ready overhead kind of vibe. But if you're on an onyx hoof, you do not need to because you are protected from the lightning strikes with them.
Even the chirpy ones are good.
Yep.
I embrace the wrath of Vogue. I will go without attempting a saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Toby's rolling a saving throw. Toby.
What? Why? That's fine.
I had 13.
Ooh. 15. Okay.
Oh, Toby's fine in the rain. When it comes to thunderbolts and lightning, he is very, very frightening. That is 17 on the athletic saving throw. Athletic saving throw. Athletics check.
It is technically a 24 because you were given a lot of buffs. So,
Hey, thanks,
so
guys.
you are definitely you're good right now.
Save the camel.
Oh,
Don't let it die.
yeah, and then let's see, Mo, you said you got 13. And then Farouk is just
Come on.
letting the storm.
Vogue.
Were you rolling potential damage? And stuff?
No,
Okay.
I wanted to see if it hit him or not. Like if the
Oh.
storm was going to naturally
Oh,
or
okay.
if it wasn't. Which I imagine everybody's kind of like, ah, and they're dodging things and trying to be really cautious going
Mhm.
into it. And then Farouk is just like going in
Yeah.
and it's just like, this is fine. This is fine.
Everything is fine.
Everyday
Vogue
stroll.
wishes it. Let us submit to Vogue.
You actually don't get struck, which is hilarious to me.
Lightning is just like going nearby and stuff.
I
but-
was wondering if I was gonna roll like a 1 and then he was just gonna be like,
Vogue over here.
but no.
Yeah, Toby, you are able to deftly maneuver out of the way with your camel as you kind of are going and just see the storm clouds above and able to turn as lightning bolt hits.
Wait, but then
What
as Farouk is going along and suddenly you see as a Tato appears before you, Farouk, and looks at you and just puts its little nubby on your hand and then shakes its head no. And that is when lightning is going to hit you because suddenly, come on, really the guests, you guys.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, through the will of
Embrace it. He's
embrace the will of Vogue. Vogue said no.
Embrace the
Tato
will
said
of Vogue.
yes.
In spite of the Tatos.
Jerry, why are you're saying I'm sorry? You chose to do this.
You chose
You didn't
this.
have to do it.
The wrath of Vogue.
Oh my god.
So
The rain is the wrath of Vogue.
you are going to take 8 lightning damage.
I'm going to take 4 lightning damage. I am resistant.
Yep.
Yay!
Because he's a churn.
So, because
Yeah. He lives in this area.
Thank you. May I have another?
Yeah.
Just a little more zap.
Oh wait, and then what do you think for Bosch? She only got a 13.
Oh,
I'd say she probably takes a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah,
it would
probably.
be a side strike.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad. So
Yeah.
then it's also 4 damage.
Oh, what's your reaction?
Absorb elements.
Oh, sure.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, that sounds fun.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Oh, and
Fun.
Farouk is healed by 4 damage, so you get
Oh.
that back.
Yeah.
Wait, it was Jay
oh,
Rain who
it's
healed.
the same Tato that got
Sorry
you
about that.
hurt.
Yeah.
Now, like, appears before you, and then you feel healed once more. You know, this is whiplash.
King of Vogue.
To get hurt and then healed
Mm-hmm.
immediately.
And then, Mo, what does your shape elements do again, or control?
In your faith.
It's a reaction, so whenever I take a certain type of damage, it captures it. It lessens the effect of it.
Oh.
And I can store it for the next melee attack.
Hey, sweet, sweet, yes. Okay, so this lightning bolt is gonna hit you, and I just imagine you're like, like just absorbing it instead as it like electrifies and goes into you while you still race on the Sarah plume.
How much was it?
Oh, I think Astral,
It was only 4.
Yeah, Astral pretty low.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Luckily, you didn't take too much spice.
yep. It was 4 lightning.
Zap, zap.
I agree.
Okay, I rolled a 5.
Oh. So you're good.
Save that 1.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works, but yeah.
Good.
Excellent.
So you guys are moving along, and that is when the creatures suddenly seem startled as the individual who's leading you through seems kind of hesitant as there is a large pile of what looks like a bunch of sand and spikes coming up from the sand, but they narrow their eyes and they kind of look at it a little uncertain as to whether or not it's something to be trusted, and they're trying to figure it out.
Do you see a harrow?
Oh, are you asking the other churn?
The guy.
I don't see any harrows. I don't. But something is spooking the onyx hooves. I'm not sure. No harrow that I can tell though. It could be something else. And he's like on the onyx hoof trying to like kind of pace around where this stuff looks all disturbed in the sand and glass.
I would like to take my water skin and throw it into the area.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're just like chucking it right over where that is.
1 pound water skin full of water into the area.
Oh, okay.
Roll a d20, and it's just gonna be a general.
Sure.
We do a general luck roll.
Yep.
17.
Ooh, okay. So you throw the water skin and it scatters out across some of the weird looking sandy sections,
Yep.
revealing a very strange texture. And as the water skin seems like it's sliding down, all of you notice as a mouth, a maw of sorts, suddenly appears and eats the water skin. And you guys now see this cutie patootie. Hold on. As the sand is
Yeah.
shaken off. It's so cute.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Yeah.
I joined in for the stream for this one.
Yep. So as this guy just like bites this water skin.
Water.
Yep.
Hi. Hello
He
there.
is a cutie patootie. I did kind of like him.
That's adorable. Pet it.
This creature.
You don't know, but Faroof definitely would. This is like something like a predator that's native to the region that he would definitely know about.
Yeah, this thing is 6 feet long, and it is an ambush hunter. So, very intelligent to throw the water skin because now it's revealed, and that's like its main thing.
Yep.
And Farouk said, Splinter in that calm way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mo is just going to like pull on the reins of the plume and just turn like to the ones behind, just like, he said splintworm. What is that? And,
Remain upon your mounts, and you'll be relatively safe.
Yeah, it doesn't look friendly.
A Tato actually runs towards it, and it just like comes back out of the sand and like eats the Tato.
Oh no!
It ate the tide potato.
Okay.
Pray for the worm.
Here we.
Yay for the world.
Oh yeah. They rolled a 1 too.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm so sorry. Good vibes. You are now in the stomach of this thing, and also to all of our players here, this thing is transparent, so
Yeah.
you can see some of its organs on the inside.
you see the
and so you
Tato.
see the Tato just running through its system like.
Oh.
Another Tato also like shoots out some water damage that like hits it a little bit, but just for 1 damage though, so it doesn't do too much. But this creature is just kind of like near that area where all of the sand is exploded, and it just seems to be kind of like watching you all, like defending the spot with the Tato now in it.
Are we able to go around?
Yeah, is there a
coming
way to
towards
maneuver
us?
around that we can like get
It
all the
is
animals?
attempting to prey upon my friend. We must save him.
Yeah, this is
It's a big one.
Oh, this is what's eating your friend.
It is eating a tato.
And you would know that this is small compared to the Haros.
Okay.
Like, this is like chump change.
Just go around it.
Okay, I'm down for going around.
So this is not the big one.
This isn't the one, or is it the one? I'm getting like my new sword. Out, like,
How do we
Is
feel about
Is it now?
leaving the
Ellie,
tide
take
data
the spear
behind?
out. Is it now?
Remember, there can be only one.
Do we leave the tide tato in the worm?
It's still just going through the
Oh,
digestive.
Good vibes. I will ask you something. You early redeemed a fireball if you saw any rodents. Would you instead like to use it now?
They
Yes.
said good. Yes. Yes.
Question: doesn't Toby count as a rodent?
Yeah.
I guess kinda. Yeah, I guess a little bit.
No.
But it seems.
We're having such a good time.
High five.
So all you see from this transparent like creature as you're trying to like go around it is that Tato inside there just like its leaf starts to catch on fire and just like blows up inside the thing, which rocks this creature as smoke comes out of its mouth, and it's like, and then it just like digs and seems to like dig beneath the sandy glass dunes.
But then
leave.
out of the sand, you guys see as the tato just kind of comes shooting up out of the sand as though it was just launched,
Yeah.
ejected out of this thing, still smoking a little bit.
Can I catch him?
We didn't know we could do that.
Oh,
You can try.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check, Ellie. See if you.
I'll try and catch him.
Yeah.
Or it, I guess, because it's a tato.
Bo's gonna ride to where Faroof is and use that if they can get a moment to kind of investigate the item they got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, didn't see I got an item.
The
Use when in emergency or something.
Oh, I gave it to you.
Oh,
I didn't want it.
I don't think we're in the emergency situation.
This
yet.
is not the emergency.
But Mo just wants to investigate it.
yeah, you can totally like check it out.
Yeah.
Have it. And he will gladly hand the thing to you because he has no idea what to do with the dumb thing.
That's a good sign that the person lives here doesn't even know what it is. Like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
No idea.
Everyone here is so certain. I'm so yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're in good
It's
hands. We're
great,
absolutely in good
guys.
hands here.
We're surrounded by death.
No, we are surrounded by the
16.
glory of Vul. Embrace it.
Still more lightning strikes.
Bull's death.
Vul cannot die.
Oh,
He
not
is a
today.
god.
Huh, silly, what are you talking about?
So
Break bulk.
what was your investigation on the item?
It was a 16.
Oh, not bad.
So you're looking at the thing and you can kind of see a little bit inside it and stuff. And like I said, it's about the size of a pen. And it looks like it has a small fragment of something strange and glowing on the inside that seems to be powering it. As though it's like a little tiny piece of lightning itself. And then on the end kind of looks like some of those spears that were attracting the lightning. So you know that it seems like you can at least activate it by turning the center part that would connect the what looks like a power cell to the part that looks like something that would attract lightning. So then what you do with that information is up to you. So you're like, okay, power cell, thing that attracts lightning. Is this kind of like a lightning bomb to attract? I don't know.
I love the questions. I don't know. They're gonna look to Faroof just if we can avoid this worm. What would be the best way?
To attract the great worm?
No, just to because this is not where your friend is, right? This is just a creature.
What was
This
the guy's name?
Oh, the one who's leading you guys?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that is that's Cyan.
Okay. Cyan, how much further to the cave in?
Oh, it shouldn't be too much farther. I think it's just right over this next dune.
Let us go over the dune. It cannot be very far. Be prepared to use the button.
Yeah, and from what you guys can tell, that worm that was just around like left, like it got like
Hopefully.
a fireball, and yeah, as far as you know, it is gone. And Ellie, you were not able to catch that Tato though. Unfortunately, with just a 6, it just like whoosh, like flew too much with the wind and the rain and the lightning.
Sorry.
But you guys ride over this next little glass dune, I guess. I'm gonna say sand, but that's not it. And getting up there, you see there is a hole in one of these glass dunes that seems like it was just broken, like a sinkhole, but glass. And it kind of just goes down into darkness, essentially. On the walls of it are sharp, glassy spikes kind of going all the way down, as if it was like just broken through, like something was walking on it and fell through. And Cyan is like, yeah, this is where he fell through when I came and got you.
Into one of the glass pits.
Yeah, I didn't even know this one was around here either.
Be careful. Do not fall in or you will be shredded to death.
Yeah, are we sure he's even alive?
We will find out. Please,
Oh,
hold this rope.
okay.
He's going to hand you a piece of rope as he ties the other end to himself.
Are you
You're not going to
sure
go
about
down
this?
there, are you?
I do my best to protect my friends. You are my friends. Would you not expect me to do the same for you?
No, leave us for dead. This is terrible. That's a terrible idea.
He ignores you and continues tying the knot.
Yep.
Thank you so much,
Thank
by
you,
the way.
Google D. Thank you. Okay, so I like Faroof just like, yep, just gonna tie this. Are you gonna, so you're having one of them hold the rope?
I'll hold it.
Yep.
I'm going to give it to the biggest person.
Oh, that'd be the barbarian.
The Elytra.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
do it.
Yeah. Toby's pretty strong too, luckily,
I
so.
have 4 arms.
You got 4 arms? I have 4 arms too. They're between my elbow and wrist. But yeah. Sorry.
Mo, don't you have
No, I love
don't you have something that you could send down there?
I have
Rope
either
with climbing?
you or myself,
Ready?
and you seem reticent to go.
Oh, are you thinking a dewdrop?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
One of you can fly also.
Yeah,
true.
but
Ellie has
I don't
wings.
know what it
As soon
is,
as-
like,
I forgot the other one who didn't do their babysitting duties. I literally was like, what was their name? Dewdrop, they're going to call for their familiar, their kanji familiar, and
Yep.
just be like, oh, of course, Toby, you're correct.
I imagine this is at the same time that Faroof is
Oh,
literally
yeah, that-
being like,
Ellie and
brought
Faroof in the
down.
background are like,
yeah, I just imagine Toby in the background, like, wait a second, don't you? And then, like, they're just still doing it.
Mo's not gonna move either. They're just gonna like, you go down there, follow them, possibly see what's down there. Do you hear me? Dewdrop, are you there?
Yep, dewdrop here, reporting for duty.
All right, follow our friend down here. I want you to be our little scout.
As a question, how does Dewdrop spell duty? Is it D-E-W-T-Y?
I hope so.
It would, yes,
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Yes, it has to be duty.
Okay.
Uh,
I love it.
and you just hear, yep, I bought it.
Got it. I have to fix that voice box tomorrow. Tomorrow morning.
It's always tomorrow.
Yeah, it's always gonna be. It's fine. Okay, so Dewdrop's gonna go down, and okay, so
Along with Faroof,
Yep, fair-
because this
Faroof
is
is
already
in.
going
And
down.
for the record, Faroof isn't going slow. He jumps in.
make a athletics check, I guess,
Yeah.
to see how well you do it.
Any Tatos in chat want to go in
It's
with
like
them?
a person sized,
Sure.
like so, but it's still there's not that much room to wiggle around without spikes, but someone can go in there. Yeah.
I'm going straight down.
Good. Yep, go for it.
My straight roll comes in as a 14.
I can maybe assist by
Is that
trying-
like with the athletics or?
That's the rolled athletics. I got an 11 plus my 3.
Okay, well, because you were given a power buff, you actually got a 24,
Very well.
Ooh,
which is very nice.
power buff.
I kind of imagine that Faroof just like, wait, you're not going in head first, are you? Or
Head first. I'm
Oh.
doing a flip on the way down.
okay, so you do that flip, and you start to go down, and anyone on the surface could tell at one point your trajectory looked a little bit off, like you might scrape part of yourself on the glass, but then some Tatos just poof into existence and like nudge you slightly out of the way. so it moves you so you don't get like cut up, and then from pretty much everyone else's perspective, he just whoop, disappears down this hole.
This is the professional. This is they didn't need us until now. Faroof should be fine.
How much falling damage do I take at the bottom?
Okay, so
Yeah, you do have the like Ellie has the rope.
But the rope is 50 feet long.
Yep.
Ooh, it's fine.
okay, so let me just hold on.
Oh
That's
god, it's a big hole.
I mean, you couldn't see the bottom, like,
Right.
necessarily. So.
okay. So math. So you take 18 bludgeoning damage as you smash into the bottom.
Unfortunately, I will convert it into a superhero landing because I'm a monk and I
Oh yeah, slow fall.
reducing it by 25.
Oh, so you don't take any damage then technically. Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Monks are my favorite.
So Dewdrop saw that.
Oh, yeah. And also a Tato that threw itself in after you, unfortunately just kind of smacked into the ground. So it's like you do a superhero landing and then all of a sudden there's just a thud right in front of you.
And Mo, Dewdrop like is the telepathic link, right? That you have with Dewdrop. You just hear in your head like, oh God, oh yeah, never mind, it's fine. Like when it seemed like he was gonna just face plant, but then he's fine.
They just say that to Toby, like, what were we brought here for? I feel like the situation's handled.
I really don't know.
Keep a hold of the rope! I
Oh,
suspect I
Yeah,
am
that's
now
our
bait.
job. That's our job. Got it. they like pull out the rope, like, Toby, help me with
Do I
this.
pull
I have
you
no
up?
arms.
Consider I am the worm on the end of the string.
Oh, okay.
So you guys,
know how fishing works? The worm gets eaten first, and then we pull on the string.
Indeed. I will hold on to whatever consumes me.
He's just a team.
Okay.
He's a team player.
Alright, hold on tight
I
there,
mean,
Toby.
he's the professional. He really understands how to deal with these worms.
No, Eric has no clue what's going on.
Were you-
I'm just going with the dance
You're
Eric
right
is doing.
now,
Your character is so confident.
Yeah,
so
do
confident
it.
that they're just in
Our roof
it. They're
is
like,
full
yep.
send. We're
That's-
going for it.
that's
So,
great.
Yep.
Does Faeroof see his friend?
That's what you're gonna describe.
Yeah.
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 Great question.
Yes.
Does-
Can you see anybody? Anything? different?
So
down there?
he's looking around, and luckily it seems like this tunnel does have a very dim light around you, that there's like little shards of glowing fragments of things
Dewdrop
around
also glows
in the
a little bit.
walls. And then Dewdrop also glows a little bit.
Yeah, a little
so
night
as
light.
they come down, they're kind of like a little nightlight that's just floating next to you looking around.
Yep.
And are you gonna try to like walk at all through the tunnel passageway
I
that you're
wanna
in?
look around first.
Okay, you see that you are in a massive tunnel, a massive glassway that is much bigger than the one that the town is in. So this is a very wide tunnel under the dunes.
Yep.
And it was very
Ellie?
deep.
Ellie,
Oh yeah.
I think I found the one.
You found. Oh, you found.
Or
your
I'm
friend?
about to be found by the one.
You found the worm.
I think the one is about to find me.
I like that you're also deep down, so there's definitely some kind of echo and like
Oh,
weird
yeah.
like distort stuff. So it's like I think he found it, maybe.
So the worm.
The one!
Oh,
One you wish to use your sword upon.
oh, he found the worm.
Mo's gonna like message Dewdrop, like, how far down is he, really quickly? Hearing Ellie like scream out, Kanoa.
Yeah.
Ellie's just like, goodbye.
So I look around. Do I see my friend at all?
It seems like he's pretty far down, and it looks like.
Give me measurements. Give me measurements, dude.
Oh wait, hold on. Really far, at least 40 dewdrops. No, 80 dewdrops.
That's not.
There's a lot of
the system
dewdrops.
we taught. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I see something in the dark. And then
Now for what
that's
Farouk
when
sees.
Farouk, you see as the tunnel ahead of you, though you see the dim light around you, seems to be slowly moving towards you. Exactly.
And you don't see your friend, though.
Toby. They're gonna look to Toby and just. Since they've had dewdrop for a while, they should know how when they say 80 dewdrops, is that like about 60 feet or less?
Yeah, it's about 40 feet, and I imagine that dewdrop is probably half a foot
Yeah.
big or something.
But you're gonna have to quiz Dewdrop on Imperial versus Metro.
Yeah.
You have to.
It's hard doing the math in real time. Like,
It's not a real system of measurement. I feel like we should join them down there. Do you wish for some
Anchor
company?
yourself! Prepare to pull!
I'm not going down there.
Hearing pull, and I'm just gonna pull.
Ooh.
Do the 10 feet of rope start going up?
yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so you see as the rope begins to go up, suddenly there is a burst of fire that brightens the kind of hallway, huge tunnel that
Yep.
you're in. And a Tato is there, and it's casting fire above its head to distract this creature. That gives you a brief moment to see the scale of this thing. And whereas the normal ones of these creatures, the Harrow-Harrows. Did I say that backwards?
Harrow horrors.
Or
Yes,
yeah.
horror. Those things are normally the equivalent of if you had two large horses kind of standing in front of one another.
Yeah. Like lengthwise.
Scale-wise, like length and height-wise and everything. But this thing is the equivalent of like a bus coming at you. So it's just coming through this tunnel, and it is
Great.
moving
Whoa.
very
the pincer's
quickly.
like just like breaking the glass.
So are you gonna try to like dive at its face?
No, he's
and,
supposed
like,
to be getting
hold
pulled out,
on,
I think.
Or are you gonna like try to get eaten and then have it pulled up?
I am going to dive past the pincers into its gullet.
You're
Okay.
basically gonna be a worm for the worm.
Indeed.
Oh,
Okay. So
Anything to
you
protect the village!
should do a what would that be? Acrobatics
or athletics. Yeah.
I'll give it to you either or.
Don't answer this. Don't ask the question, Toby. I don't know what Farouk is doing. He's a fully developed character. I just gotta embrace it.
Farouk is the professional. They know.
Yeah.
They know. Even if the character,
stunt
even
double.
if
The player has
player
no
doesn't know
idea
what's
what's going on.
Farouk
There's also
is a professional.
Farouk also when he's
been doing this for years.
when Farouk's gonna see this, there's a Tato that also does mage hand to be like to wave a finger disappointingly at the centipede as it comes towards like as it's like
So because this thing gets distracted by not only a weird mage hand disappointment and also a fire, I'm gonna give you advantage thanks to the
Oh, yeah.
Tatos that are actively trying to distract this
Mhm.
thing to give you the jump in. I don't know if I should be giving you advantage to jump into the mouth of a giant creature, but here we are.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't
we are.
protect the character. The player is perfectly fine.
Yeah. Mo is going to just hear all this up to Toby when Toby is like, I'm not gonna go in, and take out the piton and hammer and like look to the walls and say, I need you to put this in the wall for me, and ask like Toby, could you hit the piton into the wall where we can loop it and kind of have like leverage to pull them out.
Oh, to
That's
give
smart.
like a little
It's-
thing
it
like
has a
stuck in the
kind of-
side of the wall.
It's a spike with like a thing where you loop a rope in and you kind of
Oh yeah.
pull a rope
Yeah,
through it.
and Toby has a really big hammer, so Toby is gonna
Mhm.
attack
Yes.
and try to
Do it.
into the thing.
And what did Farouk get on his roll?
Which role would you like?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, we're gonna give it to you depending on how you feel.
Doesn't matter. So,
And what is
can I have
Emma, what is Toby
advantage on
rolling?
this one?
Yes.
And Joey, just like a normal attack roll, I guess.
Thank you.
My first roll was a 4 plus 3,
Okay.
7. However, the second one was 18 plus 3 for 21.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay.
Oh, actually got even better. 25.
Ooh, yeah, they gave you an extra 4.
Yay! So 25, please.
Okay, so you guys are getting the thing. What was the roll for the getting the spike in?
It was just a normal attack roll.
19.
19.
Okay.
Ooh,
Not
that's
exactly.
solid.
Sweet.
You're like, you got it in.
Mhm.
So I guess it would be Mo just hears as Dewdrop is like, okay, so it seems like over here we have a Faroof, and he is jumping into the creature. I repeat, he is jumping into the creature, and oh, yeah, he has successfully lodged himself amidst the creature. The creature does not seem happy to have just swallowed an entire being. This is surprising. I do not know if he is dead. I am uncertain. Oh god, it's getting closer.
They're gonna look
Oh.
at Toby and
I would
just be
like
like,
to-
they're
I would
gonna
like
slide the
to-
rope into the hole, like,
Oh.
and pretty much like a leverage. They're gonna be like, the bait is in.
Or you
Toby to like pull the rope so that they can like pull the fishing rod like up.
I would like to grapple the uvula.
You're gonna make it.
we'll let you make a grapple uvula check.
Yay.
What a sentence.
Whatever that is. I guess a strength check. What is the grapple? I guess I don't know what that even.
We didn't make a stat for its uvula.
Grapple?
Oh, okay then.
Let me roll strength.
No, you can go athletics then if that's what
For the worm, it'll be
if that's what it normally is.
Constitution saving throw.
Actually, yeah, probably make a
So
con
it doesn't.
save for the Horo.
Oh, it actually did really well.
Oh,
Also, they also gave you a potion, right? Toby.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
What?
Did you use
Potion? What?
Did you use a potion last time?
I don't remember Toby using it.
I don't.
So I want to. Oh, like I really should be sharing my screen for this because I rolled another 18 on my athletics check to grapple this thing.
You have successfully
Ooh.
grappled the uvula.
Oh my gosh. So you're like grabbing onto this. It's like images did not like
Vogue test.
is not how-
You know, you
this
have
is
to.
not how this character's
wrestle the
supposed to work.
worms. You do.
He's only got a +3. It's one of his lowest skills.
Ooh,
Oh.
as a chaos magic was also just redeemed, which normally would be random, but because it's funny, it is gonna be on Faroof, and it is the caster emits a random strong scent that either can attract or repel creatures, and because of the circumstance, I'm gonna say it attracts creatures.
Awesome.
So you're even like tastier now.
I'm tasty bait.
Okay, so you guys are pulling up or pulling on this. He is grabbing onto this
Yep.
thing's throat. We did not make a stat for this thing's uvula.
No,
I don't,
not yet.
you know, surprisingly. Oh,
The question: since I now have an attractive scent, does it try to keep me inside of it even more?
I would say it feels very conflicted because that's probably not comfortable, but then it's like, well, but I do really want to eat this thing.
Okay.
yeah. Turned him into 5-star bait, said Red, and I agree. Yeah, perfect. Oh, okay, well.
I remember this is
Bo
the
had
thing.
given Toby one of their experimental elixirs, and it was for boldness, I believe.
Oh.
I don't remember if you
don't
drank it, but
remember that.
it was before you went up into the tower.
I do remember
And,
that
like-
you given that potion.
Oh, yeah, and then I don't think you ended up using it. It was last time.
But since there was like a long rest, I could roll again, and I have another potion.
Oh, go for
so for the boldness one for you, Toby, the one you have, you can roll a d4 and add the number to any attack roll or saving throw that you make after you drink it.
nice.
But for since Ellie's there, Mo's gonna whip out like her ingredients really quick, and they're going to quickly like mix something up and hurl it to Ellie, and it's when you drink it, it gains +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay, so, this thing is being grappled from the inside,
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
And
Pulling it up.
Yep.
it begins to try to move forward, but then it gets that tension of the rope. Ellie, you have a lot of strength.
Yep.
Is anybody else trying to help Ellie, or is this just
Is Ellie
Ellie?
still mounted?
Toby.
Oh,
Ellie
probably.
is.
Yeah, I'm
Up
pulling
here,
on
right?
the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like after I put the pin in the wall, then I'm definitely pulling on the rope.
Oh, Ellie does have inspiration still too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought those go away after every episode. Oh, okay.
Well, you got more of them this time.
Yeah,
so.
you got more.
Yeah.
Ah.
Is
Okay.
Ellie on her mount still?
She never got down. That'd be up to her.
Yeah, I think I would be knowing that there's lightning all around me and knowing I'm safe. On
Yeah.
my trusty steed.
So it's kind of also on your steed then to be doing some of the action of pulling because like otherwise you'd be pulled off of the thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll to see if this thing just flops over and if you start sliding across the sand. Let's just see how this little guy does.
I'm sorry,
if he
Ellie.
does, I'm getting off, and then I'm using my wings to help. Like,
Ooh.
Okay,
Air break.
so this is the situation of how it goes down. He jumps into this thing's mouth, grabs hold of the uvula. This thing is very upset and is starting to try to pull forward. The rope gets tight. You guys have set up something. Toby and Ellie are pulling. Ellie, your mount that you are on, your cute little derpy boy, unfortunately falls forward and slides on his face a little bit.
no!
His like already derpy face just slides across the sandy glass.
Nasty sand?
Yep.
Oh, no.
It's not great.
It's not all sharp, you know. So it's
Yeah,
not like
yeah,
you cut
it's
up
fine.
necessarily, but
And then you kind of jump into the air and start trying to use your wings. Toby, you're getting pulled forward, and this thing is particularly strong. And there are certain instances where there are things that I feel like you can't really do no matter the role. And I think this is
I actually had an idea potentially,
this
but
is
I'm on.
I don't know what
I am on my camel.
yep.
Oh.
Well,
this is true. What is your idea? I will give it to you.
Well, okay. I was gonna say, so because they were trying to tug it, I was gonna say they are able to like tug it in a direction at least, or like help steer it.
Ooh, I know
Um,
where you're going with this.
Yeah. So you guys are able to essentially lead this thing like up towards the surface as you are pulling it, and kind of from behind everyone on the surface, not very far, this thing just like this massive bus-sized creature just juts out from behind you guys with the rope still in its mouth from your friend. You guys are like, everything's unstable as all of the glass and stuff of the sand dunes around and beneath you begin to crack, and suddenly they just break out from under you all as you begin to kind of slide down along this thing's back into the darkness of beneath as it is going like out of the way, and you guys descend into the darkness with Farouk being, you don't know exactly how Farouk's doing, but he is just like launched with this, he just kind of goes with this creature as it goes like further away into the sky that it soars, and